What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Khalifa Saw, and I am back with another video. I'm on my way up to, yep, you guessed it, to the shop. Hadn't given the booster any love lately, so figured I'd take it up to the shop. I need to get some maintenance done on it, and I'm going to have Fruit, aka my plug, do a good detail on it. We've also got a couple other guys coming up to the shop. One is having some work. Well, actually, both of them have work done to their bikes. One has a ZX6, I believe, and he's doing underglow on his, if I'm not mistaken. And then the other one, we're doing pipes and redoing his handlebars. So, actually, we're going to have it painted as well. So that's going to be a nice little project. But slide on this truck real quick. Hopefully y'all can hear me over this wind noise. I replaced my microphone, which was a Purple Panda, with a Sony lapel mic. Hoping, it had great reviews, so I'm hoping that this one does better than the Purple Panda. And I'm hoping this wind isn't too bad. I'm about to take a shortcut. I hate waiting at red lights. But hopefully the wind's not too bad with this helmet. I'm actually wearing my X-Lite carbon fiber helmet right now. And I haven't vlogged with this helmet for maybe once or twice. And when I did vlog with it, I had the Purple Panda on it, so hopefully this Sony does better. And this one's not as windy as my other one. Up and coming, okay? Got a green light. Give me that green light. I know I can't see. It's all good though, it's all in fun. But anyway, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Turn the post notification bell to all so that you know when I drop a new video. Share, like, comment, and all of that. And I will cut you guys on in this corner real quick. Cut you guys back on if something exciting happens or once I get to the shop, but stay tuned. I just missed out on some great content. Thought I was rolling and I wasn't, but while on the expressway, I got rolled up on by a white Crown, Toyota Crown. And for anyone who knows Japanese police cars, that's what the undercover Japanese police ride around in. Either white Crowns or they'll ride around in GTRs. So this car comes up in my mirror and then goes around to the side of me. And as I glance over, I notice that there's a female officer on the passenger side directing me to follow behind the car. And they get off the exit and yeah, the guy asked me for my license. I explained to him in English, of course. I didn't even use my broken Japanese. That I have an American license, not an actual Japanese license, and that I belong to the base. Asked him what the problem was, and he said I was speeding but not too fast. And I was like, well, what do you mean speeding but not too fast? Said the speed limit is 80 kilometers and I was doing 90. What? You pulled me over for doing 10 kilometers over the speed limit when there were clearly other vehicles that they could have pulled over that were going faster than I was. I sped up to go around some trucks and get back into the slow lane. And as I was pulling back into the slow lane, that's when I saw them pull up next to me. And she beckoned for me to follow behind them, so they got in front of me and I trailed them off the expressway. 10 kilometers over the speed limit. I'm doing 90. Other cars that passed me up doing at least 110, 120. But I'm the one that gets pulled over. I guess because I was on a bike. Make it make sense. But anyway, I didn't get a ticket. He just told me, slow down, do 80. So, needless to say, I stuck at 80 the entire way because I think they followed behind me just to make sure that I stuck to 80. I just found it funny. I wish I had been recording. I thought I was. And in the instant or in the moment, I didn't think to double check and hit record if I wasn't. But I mean, they were very polite. He wasn't a butt about the situation. He just said, basically the way he spoke Japanese to me is he broke it down Barney style, like I was a kindergartner, so that hoping that maybe I would comprehend. But he did say 80 kilometers slow down, not 90. So that tells me I wasn't going too far over the speed limit. Normally, and it's an unwritten rule here in Japan, is that if you're not doing more than 120, they won't pull you. But there are certain times of the year where, I'm assuming it's like this in the States. Well, I know in the States, cops can lie, but they have quotas. They need to write a certain amount of tickets. But here in Japan, there's certain times of the year, it's like twice a year, where they have to make certain quotas. And if I'm not mistaken, we're either coming up to that time of year or actually in one of those times of the year. So maybe that's why they're being more vigilant. But who knows? I just found it ironic that, I passed some semis and so that a car that was behind me could actually go past, and then they pulled up next to me, which means they had to have been, I think it was 2 cars that passed me, and then them. So there had to be like 3 cars behind me, which means that the cars in front of them were going faster than I was, but they pulled me. Oh, well, as long as I ain't get a ticket, I don't get in trouble, I'm good. But I'm almost at the shop, so I'll catch you guys back on in a bit. Finally made it up to the shop, and I just finished telling Makoto and Fu about what happened with the cop on the expressway. I'm not even going to lie. I was shook for a second because, one, that's only the second time I've been pulled over by police since I've been in Japan. The first time was about 6 years ago. And now that I recall, it was around the same time period, which, if I'm not mistaken, is tax time. And like I said, they start targeting to try and hit quotas. Hey, fool, isn't this the time when they do the quotas, when cops are pulling people over more?
Yeah.
For fines? Yeah, so that's what it was. It wasn't that I was speeding excessively. It was just the fact that I was going over the speed limit. Now, had I been Japanese or able to communicate with them in Japanese and had a Japanese license, they probably would have given me a ticket. But luckily, I don't have a Japanese license. I have a license issued to me by the American government. And I pretended as if I speak no Japanese whatsoever. So, instead of going through the whole headache and confusion, he just decided to tell me slow down and let me go. But anyway, we're slowly turning the shop into a bike shop. This is one of Liam's one of Food's co-workers. The bike up there belongs to one of the guys that works at the vet clinic on base. But we're doing an exhaust. We're going to redo the exhaust on this bike. And eventually we're going to have it repainted, redo the handlebars, and we're going to extend this backrest up. Fool's in the process of putting LEDs on that Kawasaki right there. And I'm just hanging out. In a little bit, we're probably going to wash the Busa because she's filthy. And I've also got to put some oil on that chain because it's been a minute. So, anyway, I will cut you guys back on in a bit. Let me find something to do. So, while everybody else is working, I found something to do and just oiled my chain. Now I'm going to wash the bike in a minute. Actually, Food's going to wash the bike. He's going to detail it in a minute. But right now, as you can see, he's in there messing with that little boring 650. I keep messing with the owner, telling me he needs to get a grown-up bike. That's a kid's bike. But we're going to go ahead and check out Food, see what he's doing. I know he's wiring up the LEDs, but you guys need to see it. Also, while I was at it, I had tinted my brake light, but when I originally tinted it, I leaned up against it with my elbow and kind of messed the tint up. So I removed the tint and I gotta respray it, but I'm gonna do that later. I guess I'll go ahead and help Fu out. I know he's not struggling, but I just feel bad not doing anything. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. You guys make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. Click the post notification bell, turn it to all so that you know when I drop a new video. And with that, your boy is out. Ah.